and he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately. Keeping it away from danger, a really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
A loss of 2 yards.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunting, there to get a hand in. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, but I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It was JPP that time, Jason Pierre-Paul, who got in there to blow that play up. Over the middle, it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a handoff here to his running back. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Devin White in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Well, they're still...
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Devin White in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. And he'll be now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Boy, a call like this. Certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. He whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Long attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead works its way up to 10. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
23 yards, the final tally.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to keep it here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and goal.
They'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll run on first down. Brady. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On the move to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. And that's caught inside the 35.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
It's a point after.
Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive backs. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big, big play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Come on, bring it,
and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Able to slither by. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. stepping up. He'll try and run. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Gain of 5 brings up second.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
At his 48-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He can run for it, and he will.
The quarterback on the keeper. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Back now here on EA Sports.
Quarter of play.
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They hand off to their big tight end and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Whitehead on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's good.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the... And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Carried by number 12.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Going up top for Miller. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Rolling to his left. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
At the 24-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. On 1st down, it's Brady. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
Well, he's saying I'm on the plus side of and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, he lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brought down by Mike Edwards.
Back to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Blitzed by Antoine Winfield Jr. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score.
And always in a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. So the Jets now down by 4, 34 seconds to go. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15.
That's good.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's back to throw. He'll run it down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
That's good for a Jets.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the end zone. At the 2. What a spectacular return.
At the 2-yard line.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in OT for Watson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure of the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.